What's going on, guys? Now, I just want to say a big thank you to Old War for sending me this URL for this story. This is epic. And a big thank you to Val for sending me the link to Italy's divorce laws, as well as a couple of other reviews. Sorry, use isn't a word, I apologize. If you haven't seen my video yet on Italy's proposed divorce laws, I've put a link in the description below. Go and check it out. I did it this morning. If this goes through, it spells big things for men. Let me get into this one because this is juicy. I'm not a slag. Mum with 8 kids by 6 different dads hits back at claims she's a tart and reveals the heartache of love rats, broken promises, and okay, this bit is actually pretty sad. Losing her son in a car crash at just 16. So that's kind of shit. Was he 16 or was she 16? I don't know. Either way, well, I'm just gonna get on with the story, shall I? Dawn Reed slams suggestions she's a serial dater and insists she doesn't introduce the men she sees to her kids. All families have disagreements, but having lurid accusations made about your sex life by your son on national TV is something else entirely. That's what happened to mum of 8, Dawn Reed, from Lancashire, who was accused of putting her dating life before her kids by her son Mark, 26. Who would have thought, hey? So this chick is a mother of 8 kids to 6 dads. Mark claimed Dawn, 46, left her older children to look after the little ones, and even accused her of having a few meaningful one-night relationships. But talk to Dawn and the picture is very different. Of course the picture is different when you speak to Dawn. I mean, Dawn would never, ever do anything which, involved her own selfishness. I mean, she's totally selfless, right? It did take time getting over some of the stuff that was said, she told The Sun online. Being a single parent is hard work, but I'm not a slag, as I was portrayed. They portrayed me as bringing every Tom, Dick, and Harry around. Well, I don't know about Tom and Harry, but from what they're saying, sounds like you were bringing every dick around. It wasn't like that. I know it's been said about various one-night stands. I didn't do it. That's not me at all. It was upsetting. Of course you're upset about being called out for being a hoe bag by your own kids. But look, and I'm just saying, right? If you're a dude or if you're a chick and you're a single parent and you've got kids, you need to prioritize those kids. Just a little disclaimer there in case any of you think I'm attacking women, because I'm not. I'm just putting it out there that that's how I feel about single parenthood, if that's the situation you find yourself in. Of course, you date occasionally if you want to, but don't be riding the carousel. The family hit the headlines as they appeared in upcoming Channel 5 show The Week We Went Wild. It follows Dawn, Mark, and 2 of her other kids, Nathan, 27, and Megan, now 15, as they travel to the Panama jungle in a desperate attempt to fix their fractured relationship. In the show, Dawn admits having changed. In the show, Dawn admits having, and I quote, changed breeders a few times. But it is her son's comments which are the most shocking. We have a bet going, Nathan explains. Next time she comes back from one of her dates that she's coming back pregnant, or whether it's a little bit of food weight. Mark tells the camera, knowing mum has one-night stands, it's not something I especially want to hear, to be honest, especially if I know the guy. I don't want to know that everyone's had a go on my mum, he says. Dawn is also mum to Josh, who would have been 23 but died in a car accident when he was just 16. Okay, so she didn't have the kid at 16. He passed away when he was 16. Sad stuff. Her other kids are Warren, 20, Tyler, 11, Harvey, 9, and 2-year-old Jaden. Although she admits regretting the circumstances surrounding some of the children's births, Dawn, the circumstances? I would like to hear about those circumstances. Although she admits regretting some of the circumstances surrounding some of the children's births, Dawn doesn't regret any of her kids at all. Mark and Nathan have the same dad, who Dawn was married to for 3 years. The marriage ended after he was unfaithful. She then moved on with Josh and Warren's father, Darren, who she was in a relationship with for 7 years and engaged to. After that broke down, she dated Steve, who is Megan's dad. He also helped raise Tyler, although he isn't the 11-year-old's biological dad. Things became more complex when Dawn discusses Harvey's father, who she has chosen not to name. Harvey's dad was going through a difficult time in his marriage when we sort of got together, she explained. So basically she's saying, you know, things got complex when I dated someone else's husband. Of course it got complicated when you dated someone else's husband. Of course it did. He went for the scan with me, and Harvey was a twin, but one had already died. He was fine about me keeping the baby, not a problem. Then he sent me a lovely text when I was 14 weeks pregnant, saying that he was going to make a go of it with his wife, and they already had a little boy together, and his priority was the boy they had. I don't know what was in her mind when she thought that he was going to prioritize her and her however many kids she had at the time when he had a son. I mean, for me, if I've got a kid, that's my priority, period. I don't care what anyone else says. While on the show, the family confronted something they'd rarely discussed before, Josh's death. It was actually through her late son that Dawn met the father of her youngest child, Jaden. Okay. Sorry, I just thought there might have been something there. However, the relationship was tinged with sadness, as he didn't want to be a father again when Dawn fell pregnant. Before I had Jaden, I went on dating sites. But who hasn't? Dawn said. I was seeing Jaden's dad for 2 years before I fell pregnant with Jaden. Josh had started an apprenticeship, and it was the bloke he was working for that introduced me to Jaden's dad because they were in the army together, she said. On the show, her children implied Dawn regularly leaves her youngest kids to go out. What a surprise. At one point, Megan admits, it did confuse me and the boys quite a bit when we were younger. We would see one man for a couple of weeks, and then a couple of months later, we'd ask you where he's gone. But I thought she said she didn't bring them home. That just seems like a bit of conflicting information to me. I'm more likely to believe the kids. Me and the boys would get attached to them, and it felt like it was my fault they left, said Megan, her daughter. Despite the claim, Dawn insists her oldest children never met Jaden's father when she was with him, even though they were in a relationship for 2 years before she fell pregnant. What is the point of introducing the kids to someone after you've met them once or twice? She said. These days, Dawn only goes out once a fortnight, and then it's usually for a meal with friends. Before I had Jaden, I was on dating sites and I did go out, she said. I did go on them, but you go on a date and you automatically know if you want to see that person again. Jaden was probably a year old and I went on a dating site. I probably went on about 3 dates. I had a lot of problems with Harvey, and it's just easier to put my pajamas on and have a bottle of wine. That's my life now. Get the kids sorted, pajamas on, bottle of wine. Oh yeah, bottle of wine is a great thing to do when you're a mother, especially of 8 kids. You know, that's just a fucking role model, isn't it? Oh, hey kids, I want to be a good mother for you. I want to show you that I love you and that I care for you, and I want to be the best role model I can be. Be right back, getting a bottle of wine. Harvey has autism, which is why Dawn prefers to leave him with a family member if she goes out, as opposed to caring for her kid with autism. At the time of the TV show, she worked as a waitress, but she's now a part-time cleaner, so she can fit her hours around his schooling and holidays. Despite her words not mine, checkered love life, Dawn insists she's no cock carousel. Sorry, I mean serial data. I just got my words mixed up there. I apologize for that. I'm quite a well-balanced person who's been a single parent most of their life, who has a mortgage and has worked hard for what I've got, she said. Now, I don't doubt she's worked hard for what she's got. Well, except the bit she bought with child support from other men. And I don't think she's very well balanced if she's had 8 kids to 6 fathers. I'm just saying. The people who know me know me. Everybody else is going to make their own opinion. Yes. That's right. That's exactly what's going to happen. And Dawn, my opinion is that you're a carousel rider. That's all I'm saying. That's my thoughts. That's my opinion. That's the one I'm sharing with you. By the way, I'd just like to say big hello to everyone in the box right now. Got Ralph, Brizzy Boy, Relive, Free Men Matter, Michael, a bunch of you guys. I'm so sorry I can't say hello to everyone. There's just so many freaking comments. It's crazy. Please smash that thumbs up, guys. Really appreciate that. And also, some of you may notice this is my second video today, and I'll tell you why this is my second video today. Because Sydney got tricked by a little bit of fake news, right? I got tricked by an article which said that there was a woman who got in the Guinness Book of Records for having 14 kids to 14 different fathers. Now, you know, I should have done my due diligence. I should have looked at the site it was from, but you know what? It was a very, very plausible story. So please cut me some slack. I have pulled that story, right? Because I don't believe in perpetuating fake news, and I'll own that I did that. But as a result, I've pledged to you this morning that I will give you 7 days of Sydney twice a day to make up for my little indiscretion. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And I am picking the cream of the crop that I can find. So I really hope you enjoy that. And I did mention, someone asked before if I was okay. Yes, I am okay. I'm just a little tired, guys. So don't mind me. I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight. Going to get a great night's sleep tonight. And so that was Jimbo that asked that. Yeah, so I'm all right, Jimbo. I'm just tired, man. What else we got here? Yeah. Anyway, guys, look, that's it. Thank you so much for all tuning in. If you want to check out my social media presence, check it out below. If you want to donate even just a little bit on PayPal, really appreciate it. Details below, paypal.me/CityMGTOW. Also, if you want to become a patron, there's a couple of different levels, and there are some goodies with some higher levels. Patreon.com/CityMGTOW. The video I did about Italy's new proposed divorce laws, which are looking awesome so far. Check out the video link in the description below, and I've also put the link to the article in the video. And Dr. Two Brain, I don't have any electronium yet, so I should look into that. All right, guys. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna get home. Gonna go and eat something because I'm starving right now. But I appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you smashing that thumbs up. Appreciate you smashing that subscribe button below and the bell next to it if you haven't already. And the Mad Aussie Bushman, I'd love an email from you telling me what happened to your head, because I saw some comments and I hope you're okay. And yeah, guys, I'm out of here for now. Appreciate you. If you want to check out my Sydney MGTOW merchandise, like my hoodie, my shirt that you've seen in my videos. Actually, I think I got one of my long sleeve shirts here. Sydney. Represent.com, store below. But until next time, peace out.